Oh shit. Hey guys. Ugh, didn't know you'd find me over here. Ugh. Well, this is Soul Speeds back with another video. We're going to be doing the start of our full engine assembly and full build, which we're replacing anything that needs to be replaced and anything that looks crappy, we're replacing it. And welcome to the new video.
Okay, so we start from left to right. This is our power steering pump. I mean, there's not much else to show you that it looks brand freaking new. I can't show you the old one because I had to use the old one as a core to trade this one in, and that was the only thing that needed a core was the power steering pump when we bought a new one. And then you could see the power steering reservoir. We got new lines and everything for it too. The hose is right there, but you could kind of just, you know, brand new, 20 years old. Starter. If you guys know where the starter is on the S54, it is not fun. Granted, I'm not the best person to work on cars. I'm kind of learning myself, but when I pulled that out, I would never want to ever do that again. Even if the starter works fine, replace it, please. So, brand new one, same as OEM. And then we have our throttle actuator. So I come from the S65 community, like E9X M3s. These are a huge deal on those cars and those motors. S54 only needs one, and mine was fine. We're doing everything. We might as well do everything. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a couple things, might as well do stuff that's probably going to go bad in the future. So you can kind of see just. I mean, it's all mechanical and electronics, so it's always nice to replace stuff like that. Water pump, old one looks disgusting, new one looks brand new. Thermostat, this is the oil pan oil pressure sensor. That is the idle control valve, brand new. AC compressor, AC was fine, still. We're doing all this stuff, might as well do it. Okay, next we're moving on to the fuel injectors. We sent all of the OEM BMW ones to RC injectors, I believe, and they pretty much make them brand new again. It wasn't worth it to test our luck with aftermarket ones because the OEM ones are so good and you don't want to kind of spend, I think they're like, I forget how much they are, but they're really, really expensive to get the OEM ones. They change the O-rings, flow test them. I mean, if you look at the before and after numbers, it's crazy how much different there is on a new set. So those are refreshed. Then these are new ignition coils, just kind of showing you the brand new one from Bosch. And then you kind of get an idea of the old one, how kind of gross they get. So 6 new of those, 6 new spark plugs, new fuel filter, new dryer, because why not? They're cheap. This is the old dryer, just so you get an idea. These are new for the headers, gaskets, copper nuts, rear main seal, bearings, more kind of random sensor stuff, O-rings, belts, pulleys. This is for the Vanos line, the oil pressure or oil line. Just collective amount of gaskets and O-rings and like there's so much stuff that I can't even go through. Like this is for the O-ring for the upgraded nylon one for the CPV valve. Oil pan gasket, OEM BMW valve cover gasket. Shout out to Castle Performance because they told me not to use the O-ring one. They said get OEM only because the other ones leak. And then we have so much more stuff that's not motor related, but I just wanted to kind of show you the stuff that's going on this immediately, and then I'll show you kind of what else we're going to be doing, which is like bearings, bushings, all new suspension, coilovers. I mean, anything that could be changed on the car, we're freaking changing it. So I took the motor out of the car and pretty much cleaned it to the best of my ability. I mean, you could see this shit looks brand new. All right, first thing we're gonna do is change the oil pan gasket. I personally have never done one of these before, so we're kind of going to be in this together, figure it out. Luckily, right next door, one of my best friend's shops, Mike Mai of Precision Design. If we have any questions or we mess up a little bit, we literally just go right over there and bug him. So let's get into it. All right, well, I got the oil pan out, and
Well,
I'm
you
also
didn't.
joined.
You didn't. He actually got it out.
Well, yeah, that is Soul,
Yeah.
and I'm just the speeds part and get tickets.
He's just filming, so.
But yeah, I do have Mike Mai from Precision Design over here to kind of, answer my dumb questions because I've never done this before.
I've never done it. I don't know what this is. Is this
Yeah.
a turbo?
And you guys trust him with your cars.
Is this ported?
That is ported. Should we actually port
Is it
that out more?
rotary?
Hey, is that a bridge port or peripheral? Looks more peripheral port to me.
It does.
But yeah, for anyone that wants to see, I can't really get a good shot, but
For now.
this is where we do rod bearings before swapping out the gasket.
Yeah.
I actually asked him if we were supposed to change this filter out, but he said no because it stays on there.
That's
You
built
gotta get
into
in-
the oil pump.
Yeah, he said you got to get a new motor if you want to have a brand new one.
Yeah.
So I was considering it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Life's all about decisions, and it's probably a better one that I don't buy a new motor just because that filter's a little dirty.
Yeah, not like the other engine.
Yeah, we haven't shown them that one yet.
No. But we'll get there soon. O-ring's not bad.
I actually think I got a new O-ring for this.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The only thing that we didn't take off the motor were the ITBs because honestly, there's no point, and those gaskets aren't going bad if it's not already leaking. And it's kind of a bitch to take off, so I didn't want to take it
It's
off.
not like it's a boosted engine.
I got all new O-rings for these. There's an O-ring on top and O-ring on the bottom, and these go to the fuel rails. Right? Is that right? Yes. See, I can be right sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because we're on an engine stand, I feel like the best way to do the oil pan and the rod
Actually,
bearings
no, this
is to
isn't
flip
the
it
fuel
over.
rail. No. This is not to the fuel rail. This
What
goes
is
to
it?
secondary air.
Oh, secondary air.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad, bro. Damn, okay, sorry.
Amateur.
Hey, shit, bro, my oil pan, those are expensive.
No, it's like $10. See, BMW did it right on this car. See that? See that hole right there? See that? That's for oil dipstick.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah.
I also got a new O-ring for that because I think it was leaking a little bit, or it wasn't.
Fully sealed? No,
Fully
it's probably
sealed.
leaking.
Yeah.
Did you get a CPV?
Yeah, I did. I got the. I'm assuming I just use a flathead to take it out, but I
Yeah.
did get a new O-ring for that. I actually have it right here. Got the.
You gotta order the CPV too.
Nah,
You,
nah.
you change out the CPV and then you change out the O-ring to upgraded one.
I thought you only change out the CPV O-ring.
You're already there. You might as well change it. Let me tell you, doing this thing in the car is not that easy because the header gets in the way. Okay, you actually have to use a tool, then use a wobble head with the extension, and you break it by hand. And let me tell you, it's not fun in the car.
More fucking shit to order? Serious?
Yeah, always. It's one of those things, you're already there.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying my whole life.
You're already there.
You're already there. Gotta let it learn, dude.
Yeah, I gotta let it learn.
Should we flip it left or right? We flip it left. Right? Shh. Nice and easy. Oh, it's too much weight for me, Mark. No.
Easy. You got the pin?
think I should try to break it loose or just use force?
Force. That almost looked like the adapter was.
Let's get this big boy off. So we have to go put these exactly in the exact place at the exact moment in time, the exact thread pitch location. That bowl looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go and put it there. So that's the top one. God. And that's number 2. That one looks pretty good too. Oh, on the bottom. Oh, that's
What
the
did I say?
master. Okay, go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's actually scored pretty poor. I mean, that's pretty bad, no?
No idea.
If you guys want to see the OEM bearings, they weren't terrible, but they definitely had some scoring. Oh, shit.
That's just the first one.
Yeah, and that's just the one bearing.